Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
We're traveling to Disney's Contemporary Resort.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. You found the gateway to the magic. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
And this is ResortLoop.com.
Yes, it is.
Welcome aboard.
That's all I got.
That's it.
Actually, I want to throw out a quick shout out to Sheiligans.
Oh,
You heard me.
oh Sheila.
Sheila. We're assuming
We're
that's
guessing.
Sheila.
We're guessing.
Very nice. She put a very nice review on iTunes for us.
It was very sweet.
And we'd appreciate all of you to go to iTunes as well. And
Rate, review, and share the love.
absolutely. And if it's not love, don't go there. Go to No. We want honest opinions.
Absolutely.
on
That's
what
what we
we're
do.
doing. Yeah, that's we're big on the listener interaction.
Love it.
Anything you guys want to hear or talk about, let us know.
Send it in.
However, I want to talk about me.
A self-serving show.
Today,
Bob is very excited, by the way.
I am very excited. Today, my friend, is Friday the 13th. Not scary for me.
No?
No.
Is it good for you?
It's a good day for me.
Why is it good for you, Bob?
Because I'm just about ready to leave for Walt Disney World, my friend.
Oh,
In a few short hours,
Octothorpe jealous.
Depending on when you're listening to this,
Right.
I could already be on the road. But what did you call me?
You heard me. I broke out the O word.
Wow. We will be on our way. So, we haven't done this in a while. We haven't talked about this stuff in a while.
No.
The preparation for going to on a Walt Disney World trip, it takes a lot.
Yes. You either enjoy it or you hate it.
Exactly. But I will say this. I'm going to say this. If you don't do it, there's a good chance you're not going to like your vacation.
Exactly. That's
gonna
people
be-
don't understand.
Right.
They wonder, why are you planning 6 months, 12 months, 18 months out?
Right. Going to be very frustrating when you get down
Yes.
there. So, and in my case, because we're combining a cruise at the end of our Disney trip. Now, we didn't do the 7-day land cruise through Disney.
Right.
Because we weren't sure we were going to be able to go to Walt Disney World. We had planned the cruise. We were all set up to do the cruise. And then we found that we had a little bit extra money and a little extra time, so we added on that ourselves.
Right.
We did that. But I will say, and we're going to wait until after the cruise to talk about it, but I did use an authorized Disney travel agent for the cruise.
Good call.
You turned me on to this.
I did.
And this is why, because of the discounts. You get onboard ship credits.
Yes, you actually used the same guy I used. Exactly.
Exactly. So,
Smart man, following that lead.
well, you're the cruise expert. I've never been on a cruise, so
I'm very excited for you, by the way.
I am too. The closer it gets, I was a little tentative before when we first booked it, because that's a commitment.
It is.
A cruise is a commitment, because there's a lot of not getting your deposit back, this kind of thing, and I have anxiety about that. But the closer you get, the more excited you get, and everything's okay. So one of the things I wanted to talk about in preparing for this is, and we've talked about this before, is finding as many discounts as you can.
Right.
One of them being for the cruise is the onboard ship credits. I use a Disney Visa card. That gives me points on a gift card.
Right.
So I use that. So I have even more onboard ship credit because of that, and I get credit onto this little gift card as well.
Very nice.
So I've gotten, because I had booked this using the Disney Visa card, I got about $90 extra to
How
spend.
cool is that?
So there's that. You turned me on to purchasing the gift cards in our area, the Giant Eagles, that gives you the coupon or the gas perks.
Yes. Did you get someone around Mother's Day when it was double
I missed that.
Oh.
I was so mad. I know.
Well, hang on. Well, no, you're crunch time for you. You can't wait any longer.
We've already taken care of that.
Okay.
I got some nice free gas. I got a couple of bucks off of gas, and when it's right now, it's almost $4 a gallon.
Oh, don't even get me started.
That came in very handy.
Right.
So make sure when you guys are planning these trips to look for whatever discounts are available. I know Undercover Tourist does the discounted tickets.
Yes.
Check those guys out. I've never used them.
I've not either, but I've heard good things.
I have heard good things.
I can't say I've ever heard bad things.
No.
So
no.
Take that for
But
what it's
if
worth.
you're going to go that route, make sure you check the ticket broker out. Make sure you're dealing with somebody that's legitimate.
Yep.
The last thing you want to do is get down there after spending almost $1,000 on tickets and not being able to use them.
Ugh.
So, very excited when our Magic Bands came. Got to tell you. Now we're touring the parks a little different this year because we're only going to the parks one day.
Wow.
Because we're just kind of relaxing before the cruise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do a commando style run, all 4 parks one day.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we've done it before. We're that crazy.
You're hydrating before the trip, so you don't have to stop to take a drink of water.
No drinking.
None?
No drinking. Even with my free ice dessert, as you said a few shows.
Exactly.
Anyway, the big thing, though, and you can back me up on this, on the cruise stuff, is making sure your paperwork is in order and you have everything that you need to take with you.
That is kind of intimidating.
Yes.
Because I keep picturing, us standing. Now, we've never had a problem. We're always well prepared. I don't want to be standing there in the terminal going, "Oh, your passport," and looking for your passport or your papers. Now, the worst we did the one time was I forgot the luggage tags. That was not a big deal. You get past that, you could have some issues that wouldn't exactly cause a low-stress vacation.
Right.
So, especially when you're spending that kind of money on a trip.
Right. And you bring up a good point, is the passport thing. Make sure your passports aren't expiring.
Yes.
Or expired.
Yes.
Now, again, they said, okay, you got to have a passport or a pass card, but they're still letting people on with birth certificates, the original birth certificate.
I know they are. That doesn't make me... When we're traveling, we like to go as low stress as possible.
Absolutely.
If there's a problem at a port and we would need to get back,
right,
we just like knowing we have the passport and we're good to go.
Right.
We don't want to have to deal with anybody at an embassy.
Right.
Any kind of political issues. We just want to be able to fly out legal.
Well, with that last name of yours, it's going to be difficult for you to get back into the country anyway.
I'm on a list.
You are. You're on a list.
There's a list.
You're on several lists, but that has nothing to do with the NSA.
But let me throw it. If you even think you might want to go on a cruise at some point, just get the passport. Just apply for it now.
Right.
Because if a deal comes up, maybe in 2 months there'll be something come up you want to go for a cruise. You don't have to worry about trying to put a rush on it.
Right.
Just have it ready to go. It should just be in your drawer.
And they're good for 10 years.
Exactly.
So for kids up to, I think, 16, they're good for 5 years.
Yes, kids for 5.
But yeah, we got the pass cards. We didn't get the passport because the pass card. You know me, I'm
cheaper.
Yes. So
no.
Anyway, and really, even though you can do the birth certificate thing, and I'm sure it's fine. We took a trip to Niagara Falls, and we had the birth certificates coming back across because you were allowed to still do that back and forth across the Canadian border. And the custom agent kind of gave me a little business because I didn't have a passport or a pass card.
Right.
And it took longer, and you got people, piling up behind you in the line. They don't want to wait for you because you got, all these papers that they got to go through instead of just a passport or a pass card. So
yes,
I agree with you. Make sure if you're thinking about doing that, get the passport.
Just be ready. Just have it.
Right. So make sure you have all those. And speaking of which, I knew you had mentioned the luggage tags. I got a story about luggage tags.
Oh my gosh.
Check your luggage tags, especially if you're flying. Make sure you got the right luggage tag.
Oh yeah.
we got to Disney. We flew down one year, and we got to Disney. And I'm looking at the luggage tag, and I noticed that the identifier for the airport where the luggage was going back was not the airport I was going to.
Oh, no.
So
Nice catch.
yeah, you want to make sure your luggage is going to get to MCO and get to wherever your airport is.
Yes, that's a great
Your
call.
home airport. So double check that stuff. Make sure you have everything organized in a place where it's easily accessible to you, and that you're not going to forget it when you're getting ready to run out.
Right.
I mean, right now the van is packed, luggage carriers on it, bumper stickers everywhere.
It's in the garage.
Yeah.
So you can back it out and have it come off. I've seen this happen before.
Everything rips right off. Which, by the way, if you see a luggage carrier with bumper stickers all over it and ResortLoop.com bumper sticker on it,
I know.
that might be me.
It could be you.
I'm just saying.
You might have his booty.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know where you're going. I know we're going on a cruise.
His stuff.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yes.
Whew. I thought we were going the wrong way.
I thought maybe you had a tattoo somewhere.
That you know of. So after you do that, you just make sure that all your paperwork's ready. You're all set to go, and that includes making sure your travel requirements. On the cruise, there's different requirements. Flying, there's different requirements. Is that bag of yours going to fit in the overhead?
Right.
Are you taking shampoo you're not allowed to take because it's a liquid?
Oh, don't take more than 3 ounces. Plus, the stuff they have on the cruise anyway is fantastic.
It's better.
Oh, it's better than what you would bring.
Is it that H2O stuff?
It's beyond that. It's like the spa level of that stuff.
Get out of here.
I will not.
All right, I'm getting in the car now.
I love that shampoo.
I'm
need to bring
leaving
me a
now.
shampoo. Can you bring me a shampoo?
No.
You're driving. You're not flying. You can take 64-ounce jugs. As you're driving by the airport, waving at all the common people in their planes.
I'm never going to make it out of customs coming back. They're going to go, sir, why do you have a luggage full of our shampoo? All right. The other thing that I thought about was, especially in our case, we're driving down, and I started updating everything. Make sure your GPS is updated, your cell phones are updated, your apps are updated.
Oh, yeah.
Now with the My Disney Experience app, you want to make sure that's updated with everything and has all your information in it and ready to go. GPS, I just updated all the maps for the GPS. We're ready to go.
Out the door.
Out the door. But
Uh-oh.
I got another little tip. Even though you got the GPS, you got your smartphone with the maps on it.
Even less reliable than a GPS. I'll just point that out.
Now, that's not what you said when you were in Washington, D.C.
It was fantastic. There, I couldn't walk around with a car GPS there, though.
You were able to walk. It would tell you where to walk to go to the train.
That's true. That was Washington, D.C., though. They have that city pretty well mapped out.
That's scary.
You're flying down 77 and, you don't want to miss a turn.
I might be going a little fast.
I know you will be. Your luggage carrier is going to be glowing from the heat.
I got that ceramic on the front.
Yeah, shuttle tiles on the front.
It's good. Well, they sold them. They sold the shuttles. They didn't know what to do with all those extra tiles laying around. So
I put ceramic tile on my luggage carrier outside the Home Depot that I bought.
eBay is amazing. The stuff you can buy on there. But anyway, make sure pick up a map. Pick up an old map. One of those atlases that you can get at AAA or Walmart or Kmart or wherever.
Do they even fit in the car? Those things are huge.
They are huge, but I'm going to tell you something, mister. I had a failure of my GPS.
Right.
That's not a reflection on me.
No.
Sometimes that happens. The GPS just doesn't work the way you want it to.
I'm going to ask you this. Why do you drive with a GPS to Florida now? You've done it dozens of times, and you know where everything is.
Okay, this wasn't in Florida. This was in Washington, D.C.
Oh, okay.
Okay? The GPS failed in Washington, D.C. Luckily, I had an old atlas thrown in the trunk.
Very nice.
Took it out. I mean, really, when was the last time you heard a new road was going in? I mean, they can be pretty old.
Yeah.
We don't fix bridges.
We wait till they fall down.
Or potholes.
Or pretty close to it.
We're mid-June. There's still potholes.
Exactly. Welcome to Cleveland.
I can't wait to. Anyway. So just pick up an actual paper map, because you never know if you run into a problem, you're going to want that map to be able to help you.
Right.
Get back on the main roads or whatever you need.
The batteries never die on a map.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And if you're broke down by the side of the road, you can always burn the paper on the map to stay warm.
Right. Because that's going to happen to you in July or June driving down the road.
Now listen, I was a Boy Scout once. You always got to be prepared.
That's
You never know.
No, that's true.
All right. This went wrong.
It went from paperwork to taking a cruise ship to burning paper to survive. Don't burn your passports for heat.
No, geez, no.
That's an expensive fire.
Wait and do that when you get home. The big one, and you and I have talked about this over and over again. If you're driving down, make sure your car is ready to go.
You got to be prepped. You want to know you're good a couple weeks ahead of time.
Yeah. Now, if you're not handy, you're not comfortable doing that yourself, really, take it to somebody. Have them check it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the last thing you want to do is, especially like in my situation, I'm going on a cruise. I don't want to get, on the way and break down, and now what do? I only got a few hours to get there before the cruise leaves.
Yes.
So, and you have talked about getting there early.
Get there early. Yeah. Get on the boat.
A couple of days beforehand.
Yep. If you can.
In case that you got a problem.
Right.
But that's the last thing you want to do. So make sure your car's checked out. Make sure the air is right in the tires. Your air conditioning is working.
Yeah. You, like I said, have somebody look at that a couple weeks ahead of time.
Yeah.
If you think it's going to be a big budget, nothing wrong with a couple months ahead of time. Get your tires on a month or two ahead of time, because they're going to be good. I just had new tires put on last week.
I'm checking mine before we leave. Yeah, they're not that bald. Let's go.
There's no rain in Florida.
No,
There'll be no hydroplaning.
Never rains in Florida. And then the last thing that I came up with for that we have done and gotten ready for this trip, you got to get the kids excited. And we talked about this on episode 7.
7?
Way back.
That was like a decade ago.
When I was a young man. Had less gray hair. Episode 7, we talked about, no better way to prep the kids for a trip than watching the movies.
Good call.
So,
especially now. Catch up on some Snow White.
Yeah.
The new ride in there.
Yeah. There are other Disney movies other than Frozen. Did you know that?
What?
Hard to believe.
No.
Hard to believe. Now, I disagree with you in prepping the kids for standing in line by making them just stand for 3-4 hours a day. That's a bad call.
It's training.
It's training.
Training.
You got to work those foot muscles.
That's right.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure. I don't want to guess and be wrong.
But you gotta get the kids excited too. I mean, they're going to be excited anyway. They're going to Disney World. If you've got a way to, you're driving down and you got a way for them to watch movies or something on an iPad or a tablet or something.
And I know your kids are like my kids, which helps a lot on vacation. They're great travelers.
Yes, absolutely.
So, if you're a parent out there with young kids, just start traveling.
Yep.
The kids will become great travelers. When we flew to Alaska, the kids did fantastic because they were used to,
Right.
Some plane trips. There's some car trips.
Well-behaved,
yes.
Because they're used to that stuff.
Yeah.
Know your party. Know who you're going with. I mean, they're your family. You know their limitations. Don't push them.
Never push them.
It's supposed to be vacation.
Exactly.
Here's the thing, and this I saw this on actually somebody sent it to me on Facebook. It was about vacations, and it said take a vacation because you can always make money, but sometimes you can't always make memories.
Brilliant.
I like that. I thought that was very nice. I actually forwarded to my wife because we're big on vacations.
Right.
But here's the thing. You're going to make memories on this vacation.
Oh, there'll be memories.
Make sure they're good ones.
Exactly.
No screaming at each other, or no, hey, it's hot. I don't care. We spent, no, you don't want to do that. Just have fun.
Exactly.
It's Walt Disney World. It'll be there again. I know it's expensive. I know you might not be able to go for a few more years, but you'll go again.
Right. Remember, you'll go back, so don't feel like you have to do everything. Enjoy what you're doing.
Exactly. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Have some Joffrey's coffee or tea. Notice how I snuck that one in?
I like that one.
The official coffee and tea of ResortLoop.com.
Tell them we said hello.
And that's really all I got. You got anything else for prepping for a trip to Walt Disney World?
Well, Disney World, I think we've talked about it before. I'm anxious to hear about your cruise. I'm very excited for you.
There will be trip reports.
They will be lengthy, won't they?
No.
Oh,
are you kidding?
Who has that kind of time?
I'm going to waste my...
I'm very excited.
Wait a minute. I'm going to waste my time. Yes, they will be.
No, I'm very excited.
Well thought out. Yeah, very excited about it. And are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm sitting down.
The Resort Loop mini-meet. We know it's going to be Sunday, June 15th.
Oh, my.
It is going to be the main concourse of the Contemporary.
By main concourse, let's get this straight.
Main concourse underneath the monorail, the Resort Loop monorail.
Oh, so we're talking the 4th floor, the Grand Canyon concourse.
Okay.
Within view of the Mary Blair.
It may be. Here's my plan.
Okay.
They've got all those seating areas underneath the monorail by the window.
Yes.
That's where I'm planning on being. Now, we've got to be fluid here.
Right.
If there are other people there, I'm not going to throw them out.
I would throw them out.
I might. I will have been driving for 17 hours.
You need the ResortLoop.com bodyguard.
You're not going.
Well, that's true.
Although my son, he could take
him out.
He's tough.
He's tough.
Tough kid.
Yeah.
But June 15th, the what's it called? The Grand Canyon Concourse.
Wow. 4th floor, Contemporary Tower.
Underneath the monorail.
But within view of the Mary Blair.
You got to follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter for the exact time.
Very exciting.
The exact time.
Bob will be the one singing "Let It Go" while standing on a chair.
Let it go. Let it go.
Okay, he won't let me serenading.
Don't hold it back. All right, it's done.
Wow.
I'm done.
I don't blame you. Oh, everybody, thanks for joining us. I hope this show is semi-coherent. Bob's just very excited about this trip, and he just wants to share.
I just want to go.
I know.
You won't let me leave. You said we got to do this show before you leave.
Oh, my God. That's outstanding. Anyway, you can follow me. I'm Resort Lou Tim. But right now, you want to follow Bob because he's getting ready to go on a trip, so he has more to report.
Yes. Resort Lou Bob on the Twitter. Follow me so we can do this mini-meet. Looking forward to meeting all you guys. Seriously. Can't wait. There might be a little gift involved.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, my.
Depends if I can pry some money out of Tim's hands.
My cold, dead hands. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, stay tuned. There'll be more information forthcoming. Anyway, you've been listening to The Gateway to the Magic.
See you, everybody.
I've worked out the whole trip on the computer so we get the maximum amount of fun time at Wally World without missing any of the good stuff along the way.